changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life.
Well, it's like June 21st, the day after the first day of summer. We've been in the Dakotas 3-4 days, and I don't think it's gotten to 70s yet. Today's another day, upper 60s, cloudy. Yesterday we were lucky to see Mount Rushmore, and then the clouds rolled in shortly after, so luckily we were there early in the morning. Today we are going to Custer State Park, going to go see some bison, buffalo, whatever you want to call them, furry cows. So that's what we're going to do, take a few pictures, maybe see some other wild animals as well, take some pictures, and we're going to share our journey with you. Thanks for coming along. I don't think I've ever seen horns on a cow that big. Bigger than the big horns in Texas.
So we ended up driving up to Sylvan Lake. And we're gonna do the other loop in a few minutes. We'll go back, but this is still part of the Custer State Park with some amazing views.
Anyways, there's a buffalo jam. Don't be confused with huckleberry jam or peanut butter jam. Buffalo jam. Could be bison jam. I don't know. We're stuck in traffic. It's a little after 6 in the evening. Still at Custer State Park. Saw kind of bison, buffalo, and I don't know. It feels like after 6, you almost have to park to yourself. Did you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me and you. Look out there.
Sunny over there. It did rain just north of us, but it didn't rain over here in the south end of Custer State Park. This is probably so far one of our favorite parks. Have grasslands, you got the granites. It's very cool. Some cool trees and trails, and we're enjoying it.
Welcome to Wyoming.
Getting into the park was fairly easy at the Devil's Tower. We got about a half mile away and the line started. Now we're just sitting in traffic. We got about a quarter mile to go. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just fine.
I don't have any chocolate to feed him.
I'm fine. We'll see how long this takes.
Go fast. I got our green. We made it.
We made the green light.
Eric didn't even have to run it.
It's been like 30 minutes. That last quarter mile took 30 minutes. Here's the two loops. I think most people do the 1.6. We're going to do the 2.8, just a little bit farther out from the base of the tower. Now here's a pretty good view of the tower. We're probably about a half mile into the hike. Alright, coming up on the back side of the tower. Well, when I say backside, I meant the visitor center's on the west side, so we are on the east side of it now. Well, we're saying goodbye to the Love's RV Stop Campground. Would I stay there again? Yeah. Overall, I mean, this one's new facility. We had a great view out our back. Now there was about 4 people that looked like they may live here or extended stay, but they weren't too close to us, and I'd stay at least at this one again.
Hey, what do you say?
Made it to the center of the nation if you include Hawaii, Alaska, calculate all that. It's right here in this town of Bell.
I don't know how to say it.
Anyways,
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Okay, so I've looked up a little more about the center of the nation. The actual center of the nation is located on private property. The geographic center of the nation monument is located in this western South Dakota town. The National Survey designated this town as the closest to the actual site, and the monument was placed here. The 21-foot in diameter monument is located next to the Center of the Nation Visitor Center and the Tri-State Museum. We'll put the name of the town on the screen. Y'all can tell us how to say it.
By the end of the day, if you feel alright, we can throw it and drive. With the radio so loud they can hear us from now. Me and you, nothing to do.
Well, we made it to Sully Creek State Park, which is just about 3 miles off the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. It's actually, I drove through several of the parks around here, and this is the most spacious one, and we're real happy to be here. Most of the campsites have electric. You have to fill up with water before you get to your site, and you also have to, well, there's a dump station before you leave. You can do that, but a lot of the sites, there's a loop, pull through, kind of like a little small U-shape that you can do. A few back ends, and they also have ones that have take horses. So if you want to bring your horse here, they have a fenced in area for that. That's really nice too. So, and there's trailheads for horse riding, bike riding, and hiking right along here, right along the river. There's a river you can swim in. We really enjoy it here, and I'm super glad we found the spot. I just wish we were going to be here more than 3 nights. So let me walk around real quick. I'm just going to take a few pictures since we're moving a lot. I can't take 20 minutes to do a review on each one, but I would definitely stay here. And I think, I don't know what the cost was. I know per day for parking, $7 a day. Let's go around, take a few pictures, and show you guys what this park is like. Sully Creek State Park in North Dakota. There you go. They just came up across the river. This is part of the trail. Actually, this trail, Mahada, something or other, I have to put that on the screen. 130 something miles long. I'm really surprised. Just felt that water. It's probably in the 80s. I may be back here to go swimming a little bit later on. It's nice.
The good times roll. Down, we'll never come down. When the sun comes up, we'll be feeling how we do right now. My heart's on fire, coming down to the wire. While the world sleeps, we'll keep burning brighter and brighter.
Well, hope you enjoyed the quick walkthrough and pictures of the Sully Creek State Park near the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. And yeah, this is what we have for the next 3 days. I'd encourage staying here if you're going to be in the area. We're going to do it again if we are. Well, Sarah and I are staying at Sully Creek State Park. The closest town is Medora, North Dakota. Town of less than 200 people. I think the sign said 130 something. But big tourist town. They have a whole bunch of hotels and stuff like that just outside of town. But a lot of cool stuff here. Old covered wagon that's not covered anymore. Rough Riders Hotel dining room. Badlands Pizza and Saloon, Badland Pizza. I'll send a few more pictures of the post office. Here I'm in the town square. So, cute little town. Wish it wasn't quite so touristy, but I think that's kind of what this town turned into, just to bring in some money. But they have shows every day from what I understand.
In the summer.
In the summertime, in the evening, and that brings in all the tourists and stuff. So, cute little town. Sarah and I made it to the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Right now we're in a picnic area, and I was like, hey, let's wait till it gets to like 90 degrees so we can hike, and that way we won't get cold. And you can see that's what everybody else was thinking too. Yep, so we're gonna go on a 3 to 5 mile hike, bring plenty of water, and hopefully see some good wildlife along the way.
How about that rock?
Yeah, sure.
Are you just saying that? That was a good way to go.
That worked out good. This Small little creek. Well, we got the tanks all dumped. Getting ready to leave Sully Creek State Park. Been a great state park. Wish we were here longer, but time to go to Downstream Campground. About a 4-hour drive today over in Montana. Pike something or other around city. Anyway, should be near some water. Should be also a wonderful campground.
Nothing to do. These days they come and go.
You know how in Tennessee they make moon pies? We're here in Montana. They have Montana cow pies. Different flavors. Not ice cream in the middle, some kind of frosting and stuff.
Peanut butter looks good.
Yep. Here you go. Give it a try. They have birthday cake up in there.
Oh, are they frozen?
Yeah. So you gotta eat them now.
Oh.
Sorry, you don't have to eat it.
Hope you're hungry.
Hope you're hungry. Let's give it a try. Oh, they are frozen. Maybe they gotta thaw out a little bit.
Let it thaw. We'll let it get a little.
Let it thaw.
We'll let it
Just
thaw.
a little bit. Two things. One, this is the roughest road we've been on. We're bouncing all over the place, so if the camera's moving.
Whoa! No,
Because it's bumpy. Good gravy.
So therefore, since it's a bumpy road, Eric really needed the chocolate.
Yep. And you let them thaw out a little bit, and they're super duper good. Montana pies.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to eat them frozen.
No.
It says you can let them thaw out and they're good for 14 days.
Okay, you get the rest. Very delicious. We got 33 miles to go on this bumpy road.
I feel it in my soul. So let's let the good times roll. So let's let the good times roll.
Well, yesterday afternoon we made it to the Downstream Campground in Peck something, Montana. Anyways, we're at the bottom of a dam. There's a large lake right over here. You can't probably tell, but that's a pretty large hill there, and it's dammed up, the water on the other side, and they do hydroelectric over this side. Would we stay here again? Yes. It has some, probably do some lake activities and stuff like that, but pretty nice right now, and we'll do a quick little walk through the campground. Some sites have power, some sites do not have power. You have to get water before you get to your site because there's no water at any of the sites. So as you look at their map, it is Fort Peck, the city. They have some 50 amps, wheelchair accessible, 30 amps. These are non-reservable sites right here. I don't know if they have power or not. Tent only, and then they have some sites over here over by the water that are real pretty, and they have hiking trails that go all around it. I think it's a mile or so of hiking, and we're about 20 miles away from the nearest town. As we come into the campground, come to site 1 here, you can tell that has power. Pretty good space between other campers. They have a nice modern bathroom, flush toilets and showers. I have a feeling the weekend this will get busy because a lot of people do bring their boats here because of the larger lake on the other side of the dam. Okay, I'm on the non-reservable loop, and this is site number 49, and yes, they do have power, and they're still pretty well spaced out. There's your water spigot. I have several of those around the campground. Now we're in site number 29. Here's a 50 amp hookup, and have one person over here, no one behind us, and no one on this side. Across the street, a few, but we don't really see them in our windows. You reserve this site through recreational.gov, and I think the prices on these camp sites are probably in the mid-30s. I don't know exactly. I may put that on the screen if I end up looking that up. But anyways, here you go. We like it. Tomorrow we got about a 6-7 hour drive, 7-hour drive in front of us. And tonight you're supposed to get some possible rain, thunderstorms, and hail, maybe tornadoes. So hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully it misses us, but something does, we'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching. Well, we're at the interpretive center right by the campground at downstream in Fort Peck, and they have replica dinosaur models. I'm sure that was the Rex. Of course, they have buffalo here, fish. How cool is that? And this is free to get into.
Today we left Downstream Campground and we are headed to Johnson's St. Mary's, just outside Glacier National Park. It's been very windy today. Agreed?
Yep, very windy.
We've had horrible gas mileage. This is one of our longer travel days. We usually don't go this far, but how many miles did you say?
Around a little over 350, I believe.
That's a long day for us. We prefer shorter days, but we're gonna be there fine. It's almost 5 o'clock.
Yeah, should be there by about 5.
So not too bad. Nice drive.
take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down.